Now, obviously, they can exile. See, this is great, because Gaia's Blessing, if they mill that... Oh! 1 HP. Hello, my fair citizens. My name is Strider Stone. I'm the mayor of Sodium City, and today we have a deck that we have not played in a very, very long time. We just made a whole lot of changes. We are going to be playing a big red deck. You know, like the dog, like the Clifford. You know what I'm talking about. Let me know in the comment section below if you know what I'm talking about. Now, the object of this deck is to be able to cast Ugin the Spirit Dragon or Ulamog Ceaseless Hunger on turn 4, but in red and not in colorless. Okay? Okay? Now, we can play Ugin out on turn 4 by playing a mountain on all 4 of those turns. And then on turn 2 or 3, we could play whatever mana rock that we have. And then on turn 4, we're going to play the 4th land, obviously. And then we are going to have the 1 extra mana from the mana rock. So from there, we're going to cast Irencrag Feat. And that is a 4 mana sorcery that adds 7 red sources. Again, 4 mana sorcery that adds 7 mana. That means we still have that 1 little mana rock open, so we can just tap that mana rock to cast our 8 mana Ugin. So Ugin is a 7 loyalty planeswalker with a +2 ability that deals 3 damage to any target. So it's just a free shock every turn, right? Now, this is just great because you do damage to anything. It's not a shock, it's a bolt. I know. Rage in the comment section below, okay? I know. It's great because you could deal with a creature, a planeswalker, or deal burn to the face. It's all really, really, really fantastic because a lot of planeswalkers, they can only deal with one, like only 1 enchantment or like 1, like just creatures, just enchantments, just artifacts, like whatever. This does everything, right? Now, his -X ability is annoyingly powerful and should just not exist. So the -X exiles every single permanent with the mana value X or less. That is 1 or more colors, right? So basically everything that's not an artifact or a land, right? So again, comes in with 7 loyalty. You can do all the way up to a -7 when he enters the battlefield. Exile everything on the board that's mana value 7 or less. That's ridiculous. But typically, if we cast it on turn 4 like we're wanting to, they're only going to have a few 1/1s, maybe a couple enchantments or something. So we only need to do a -2 or a -3, and then we'll have a lot of other turns to be able to +2 their little tiny creatures until we get to the ultimate. His -10 ultimate ability has you gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, then put up to 7 permanents from your hand onto the battlefield. Now, we almost never have to ult, but we can if we want the card draw and ramp. We don't really have any permanents that we want to put into the battlefield except maybe another Ugin, again, some lands, some ramp, whatever. Because the other card that we're using, Ulamog, we will always want to cast and not just put onto the battlefield. So we can also cast Ulamog on turn 4 by having a God Hand and God Draws, right? It requires the following: 4 lands, 3 mana rocks, an Irencrag Feat, and an Ulamog. That's 9 cards, all right? 9 cards across 4 turns. Okay, so there's not many options. 9 out of 11. It's going to be hard to do. So in order to do that, you're going to have to do a turn 2 mana rock, turn 3 another land, and then 2 more mana rocks, right? So then turn 4, you're going to have a land. So you have 4 lands, 3 mana rocks. You're going to use that 4 land to cast Irencrag Feat. That adds 7 mana, and then you're going to have 3 mana rocks to make it to 10, and then you can cast Ulamog. Again, it's a bit ridiculous. It will almost never happen, but it can. But yeah, Ulamog is a 10 mana 10/10 with Indestructible, and the reason we want to cast it specifically is that when you do cast it, you get to exile 2 target permanents. And again, that only happens on cast. So if you just put it to the graveyard or put it from your hand, nothing happens. You have to cast it to get that value. If we're doing this on turn 4, we're going to exile 2 lands or something like that. But again, if you're casting Ulamog on turn 4, you're most likely just going to win the game. They're going to surrender and go to the next one. Let's be real. Now, putting all of that aside, it also has, whenever it attacks, you exile the top 20 cards from the defending player's library. And since it only has Indestructible and not Trample, they can just chump block it with a 1/1 token if they wanted to. But they really only have 3 turns to deal with it and block before they're completely milled out for the most part. So it's still 2 good win conditions. It's like you're milled out after 3 attacks or you die in 2 attacks. It's pretty good. Now, I would like to take a moment to thank all of you for your continued support, both the Twitch subs and the YouTube members alike. Here at the Sodium City team, we do appreciate all the support that we get from you. We do stream 5 days a week, every single day except for Monday and Wednesday. Schedule is down below. If you want details of what you can get by becoming a member or a Twitch sub, you can just click on that join button below. But the weird thing is, I would actually recommend building this deck. I don't necessarily like playing decks like this where you just win by slamming down an Ugin or an Ulamog, because that's usually just how it goes. But it performed really, really well, and it was super consistent, and the fact that we got to play a couple of the newer cards did make it a little bit more interesting. We are also using a Planetary of Orthonic. I have no idea what these words are. Why? Just use normal non-elvish. We're using that as another form of damage and card location, I guess. But it's a new Lord of the Rings card that I just played today for the first time, and I actually really like it, and I think it's super underrated. This is a 3-mana legendary artifact that at the beginning of your end step, so it comes into play and it actually does something on that turn, which is fantastic because a lot of cards don't actually do that. They're usually like a 3-mana do nothing. This is actually a 3-mana do something. Anyway, I digress. At the beginning and at the end of your end step, you put a counter on it and scry 2. I like scrying. Scrying for 2, beautiful, right? Then the opponent may have you either draw a card or mill X of those cards, X being how many counters are on this. So every single turn, you're going to get an additional counter. So they're going to be milling more and more cards if they decide to have you mill instead of draw. Now, of course, most people would choose you to mill, but there's a downside to that. The opponent loses life based on the total mana value of the cards milled this way. So obviously, there's only so many times they can make you mill instead of draw to where they die, right? So that's important. The reason that I love this card so much is because it reminds me a lot of the Combustible Gearhulk, which, of course, then I had to add that card to this deck just to go along with it, because who doesn't like fun themes, right? Combustible Gearhulk is a 6-mana 6/6 with first strike, and whenever it enters the battlefield, an opponent either has us draw 3 cards or mill 3 cards. And if they make us mill 3 cards, then they have to take damage based on the card's total mana value. So again, it's the same thing. It's really funny when they make us mill cards because we have 4 Ulamogs that cost 10 each. 4 Ugins that cost 8 each, and 4 Combustible Gearhulks, which cost 6 each. So there's a lot of times where they could just end up milling 3. They're like, oh, we can have them mill 3 one time. They mill 3 and boom, they're dead. Literally just from milling 2 Ulamogs or something like that. It is hilarious when this happens. I highly recommend it. If you would like this deck list, you can click on that card that pops out at the top right-hand corner of this video, or if you want the text-based version, you can get that in the description below. If you do decide to build this deck, it's only going to set you back 10 rares and 16 mythics, so it's really not all that bad for budget players. I know a lot of you have extra mythics, but not a lot of extra rares, so this could be good. Don't forget to share this video with someone who you think might enjoy them. Tap that like button, attack that sub button, stay salty, and enjoy the games. Yeah, see, that dog knows. That dog wants to fight against me. It's not the same game we lose, but it's the mistakes we made along the way. Feel opponent's name in your soul. I'm not ready. I have a feeling I may be in this matchup. I need to get another red source. I need another red source. Real bad. Well, that works.
a lesser world, and you will grow lost to history.
They do not have infinite goblins. They, in fact, have 0 goblins. They, in fact, have 0 goblins. Oh, hey, what do you know? I'll go shuffled back. Take 5. It's a good card.
What's a curious choice? Ghostfire. My Ghostfire creation.
Oh, boom! Boom! That hurt. That hurt. It was like 2. Okay, not that bad. 3. Okay, not that bad. 8. Hergek! This is why we run 28 lands. Because we need the red sources. But we also want a Valakut Awakening to put the good stuff back in our library. So we can mill it. They lived up to their name. They were definitely not ready, that's for sure. They were definitely not ready. I like this card, actually. The Planeter of Orthan. Somebody yesterday brought it up. What does the gate do? The gate's actually really cool. It's 4 mana tap, seek a non-land card, activate only once. Yeah. It's just, it's like card draw, but it's just seek any non-land card. So I kind of like it. Yeah, I love those gates too. Feels 10 times. Okay, we got a Norian deck. They're even in Yorian colors, but Yo Ryan is nowhere to be found. Yo Ryan, where you at? Yo Ryan. All right, I think I'm going to Valakut Awakening and throw back maybe all 3. No, maybe just these 2. Okay, you need to calm down. I need a land. If I don't get a land, then I'll probably have to Combustible Gearhulk. But if I get a land, I'm going to Ugin, obviously.
Fight fair? Beware. I know some sickening magic.
Unfortunate. Tasha's kind of a problem. But, like, 2 Ulamogs are in my hand. I put 1 at the bottom. Impossible to kill them. Oh. That's right. Irencrag feet.
I am the master of the dead here.
Huh. Discard 2 cards. And that's why I love her? Yeah. No, I like her too. That was... I forgot that she just brought back whatever creature she wants. Well, not whatever she wants, but if I only had one creature, she could be brought back. Glad I didn't discard an Ulamog earlier. I forgot. She could have definitely brought back an Ulamog, which would have been devastating.
Don't try anything cheeky now.
Dude, are you kidding me? One, two, 3, 7, 8, 9. All right. Both have Death Touch. That's fine. I don't mind trading.
Keep your distance.
They may not. They may not
mortals.
attack, but maybe they do. I don't know. They'll definitely attack with the Turgid because it has Menace, right?
The axiomatic structure of reality is surprisingly flexible.
They'll get back Turgid if I do that, right?
I bet you think you're so heroic.
I'm like 99% sure they would have got back. They would have got back my Ugin with Turgid if I did that. -7? No. Because they have Turgid. They have Turgid. Whenever I sacrifice a creature, if I'm -7, that sacrifices it, right?
Proceed in my stead.
Is that how that works? I don't know. I felt that that's how it worked in my head. No? Are you sure? Are we sure? It dies, but it's not a sacrifice. Okay. All right.
You cannot
I don't know.
defeat the God Pharaoh.
I wasn't sure. Do you understand my thought process, though? I may have been incorrect, but do you understand my thought process? Because, like, if you remove all loyalty counters from your Planeswalker, it dies, but I thought it, like, sacrificed it since you did it yourself. Like, I felt like it was an okay thought process. I just didn't know the interaction because I've never encountered the interaction before. So it was a better safe than sorry. Because if they got my Ugin, I would have lost the game. And now I'm still fine, right? Well, like, I had Ulamog, and I had the land to cast it. So I wasn't super scared. What is this? Counter any spell that costs 2? Hello? Debate. Is there a hidden camera in my room? Is opponent spying on me right now? Should I flash them?
Always consider the consequences.
I'll even let them counter this.
My flames burn.
I'll even let them counter it. Because I've never seen this happen. Another guy's blessing player? No shot. They are a guy's blessing player. I mean, they could win right here. Technically, kind of. What do they get out of this? So a lot of things they can get. Yeah, this is actually, they could win. They have 1 HP in a dream, baby. Probably knocks the eggs out. They still have 52. They had a Norian pile. They had like 85 cards. So they could have a bunch. Right? 'Cause look at what they had. So we put back this, obviously, right? Because they can't get anything back. This doesn't do anything because snow. It'll kill my... It'll kill my Ugin. Sure. I think that's the safest thing. So I'll just exile. Like, they can kill my Ugin. I don't really care about that. Where's my 1 HP in a dream merch? Put it in the suggestions. All right, come on. Now all I need to do is top deck a Spiteful Banditry. Spiteful Banditry. Oh no, Spiteful Banditry gets countered by Chalice. That's right. Let's thin out the deck a little bit, shall we? We're just going to thin out their deck for them. What was that? Type O negative. Let's go for the sub. Hey. X spells on the stack with no mana value. Okay, so it will still go through then. Okay. That's good to know. Let's go, Typo. Thank you for the 6 months. Nope. I think I still have one more Ugin. I don't even know. They can only top deck for so long.
When I win, I'd love feedback on which spell impressed you. Thanks for the helping hand.
Wait, it's a Ward 2? Easy. Easy clap. I was like, do both of them have Ward 2? Yeah, for opponent being on an 85 card pile, that was actually insane. Opponent had 1 HP in a dream, and that dream was a good dream. I thought they had it. I was getting a little worried, not gonna lie. Very, 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 very much worried. An unacceptable amount of worried. Okay, we need one more red source. That'll do. I would have liked to get a green, but it's okay. Dragons. See what they mill over. Oh, that would have been dangerous. That would have been dangerous for them. That would have been real dangerous. I mean, that being in our hand is even way more dangerous. I'll take 4. -4.
Unutilized knowledge.
Dude, this card is sick.
Return to the essence of the multiverse.
They're gonna mill it this time, and I need that land. Boo! Take 8. No.
All I deemed appropriate.
I'll take all those. Or they take 5. Okay, that's fine. Green. And land. It's gonna hurt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so feet into Ulamog. It's just dirty. It's just dirty. How's it diamond if you just rocking an 85 card deck? Listen, I don't know. I don't ask questions. I play land destruction, I'm in diamond. I play this terrible deck and I'm in diamond. I know. I played a chromatic black using Xander and Haunt of Hightower and plowed through platinum to make it to diamond. I don't ask questions anymore. It just happens. Yeah, plat is usually pretty dumpster fiery. But it's best to one. Yeah, it's all over the place. You never know. No, I don't know if I just like ramp or if I go into Gaia's Blessing. Like ramp Gaia's Blessing. I could do that. Just to draw a card. Because right now I have literally nothing in my hand. But ramp will get me to the gates. I can start gating earlier, and it'll seek non-land cards specifically. So I'll probably just do that, because it'll guarantee a non-land card at least. So yeah, I'll throw down Mind Stone and Coldsteel Heart next turn. That's probably the best thing to do. Brawlin, welcome to Sodium City. Thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And I just say that because I literally don't care what the opponent does, because I have nothing to do. I can't interact with whatever they do regardless. 10 gigs, welcome to Sodium City. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I like how I drew both my Gaia's blessings. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like it at all. Pride, welcome to Sodium City. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. They didn't get my only green source. That is important to note. That is important to note. Do you use Mindstone Mana Rock or card draw? I see it as card draw. I use it as a Mana Rock a lot of times. Okay. I can hardcast Ugin next turn, which does nothing against that. All right. Spiteful Banditry off the top. Spiteful Banditry off the top. Oh, it's a land destruction deck. So Ugin -2. Nice.
Strive for balance in all things.
Now, obviously, I need to get rid of this Crucible Worlds. That Slumberbound thing is a problem. I have Field of Ruin for that, but they could just bring it back. Two more.
You to your duel.
Okay. Alright, Spitefield Banditry. Come on, baby. Spitefield Banditry. Dude, this Crucible Worlds is doing work. I need to put in a Shatterstorm or something, but that would kind of also... Okay. Comes into play tapped. At least. All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I have 11 mana. I can Ugin with no problem, but I can also Ulamog if I top deck it. Ulamog, 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 Ulamog. I'd probably just need a Blast Zone and take it up to 3. Because it doesn't hit any of my stuff. Is this based on card types?
An opportunity to act rashly is a chance. Reality is unwritten.
Seriously? I have drawn all of my Gaia's Blessings. I have 2 of them. I drew both of them. I shuffled one back, and I drew it again. What is going on? I'm telling you, my luck today has been absolutely insane. Like, actually insane. Well, I'm glad they used the Abrade on that, and not my Gearhulk. 0? Why didn't I shuffle the opponent's lands? I don't know, it's a good question. I only have 2 Gaia's Blessings, so I want to make sure that I still have my Gaia's Blessings, to be fair. You're f***ing me, right?
Silence.
Boom! Take it. I only have 2. Okay. Start with this. They didn't like that. Yo, I got skamazed so hard. What the hell was that? I didn't even see a single Ulamog. What is happening? I do like this card, though. This Planeter. I do like it. It's kind of mean. Comically large scissors aren't entire vibe. True. We'll top deck in Ugin or something, right? That'll work. Oh my god, opponent has a pile. Oh no. It's a toxic pile? No shot. What's the most expensive mana value? I think it's 13. I think it's 13. I'm going to lose to a 250 card poison deck. Double Ulamog, 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 double Ulamog. Come on, chat. Double Ulamog, 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 double Ulamog. DU, 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 DU. Alright, didn't happen. This is still pretty good. Grandma's name is Ula? Guess maybe I should have done that for 3. I just gotta go in. Boom! Yeah, I just gotta go in. I drank 2 guys and openers. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I always lose to piles, like always. The only reason I barely won to that 85 card pile is because they didn't have 86 cards. Come on, baby. It's 2 mana. All right. I will create a treasure. Yes, I will. I will also do a thing. Come on, mill it. Green. Please don't get 3. If they have the Rot Priest plus a bunch of other, I lose, right? But now it's like I just -2.
The axiomatic
Boom.
structure of reality is surprisingly flexible.
We'll top deck an untapped red source. Hopium. Not good. Okay. We do this. Into the Mind Stone. Into that. Are you going to mill that? Do it. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Boom! They did it. That's so mean. Like, there's no way I'm doing that again. But now I get my Ulamog, because now I get 2 treasures from this. Because Meathook is legendary, and the red one is not. How are you going to mill me? They have learned their lesson very quickly. They have learned their lesson. They have learned it very quickly. Now, obviously, they can exile. See, this is great, because Gaia's Blessing, if they mill that... Oh! 1 HP.
Always consider the consequences of your freedom.
Ouch. Ouch. Dude, this card is fire. Oh, cool.
Consider this a warning.
I think I like that card. I'm not gonna lie. I've said it a bunch, but I think I like it. And then on turn 3, we play Irencrag Feet. Whoa, I did not even say that. Hold on. I have to reread that whole thing because I don't think I wrote that properly. All right, hold on. Okay, fixed. But usually, if we're getting it off on turn 4, people aren't going to have stuff that typically, if we cap it, Jesus Christ. But don't forget to share this video with someone you might think But don't forget to share this video with someone you might think might enjoy. I don't even know how to say that. That's like a word salad. But don't forget to share this video with someone who you think might enjoy them. But thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.